Hey, welcome to my kitchen. This is Shirley, also known as Food Girl 29. So, I'm going to be preparing some soup, and I wanted to kind of introduce you to the stars of the show, okay? And I know it might be 80, 90, 100 degrees where you are. Why are we making soup? You can always freeze this. While you have these nice summer vegetables and things, you can actually cook and prepare and freeze them for the fall and the winter because we want to have good fresh ingredients that will help to nutrify our body. So today in our soup, we're going to be using some daikon, some leeks, and some celery root. So daikon, this is our daikon root here, and this is a huge one, and it's spelled Daikon. In case you're not familiar with this, this is high in vitamin C. High in vitamin C, so we need that, right? It also has properties for being antiviral and anti-inflammatory, which is going to be great for us. When taken raw, it has digestive enzymes in there, which also helps to increase our bile flow, and that's going to help us digest fat. So that's amazing. It also has ability to decrease our mucus formation and decrease phlegm, so it has some respiratory support, as well as the kidney cleanser. So it's not just food, but it's actually doing something in the body. And when whenever we're doing food, that's what we want to do. What is it doing in my body other than making me feel satisfied and full? Is it helping my body? Is it hurting my body? Okay. Now, if you have thyroid issues, you might want to make sure you always cook them and limit the use because this is considered a goitrogen, so it can impact the thyroid a little bit. But since this is such a great source of selenium, you might want to use this. Now, I'm going to be using this in a soup, but you can also roast these, you can boil them, you can bake them, you can steam them, or you can have them raw. And its taste is similar to turnips. So if you like turnips, hey, and if not, try it anyway. If you put it in a soup, you can actually disguise the taste with other things that you put in it. The next thing that we're going to be using are leeks. Look at these, and these are beautiful. Now, these come pretty dirty, so you got to do a lot of cleanup with them. But these are like an intestinal broom for your gut. Just think of that, okay? Now, these leeks are in the onion family with shallots and garlic. They're in that family. But they're milder, they're sweeter, and when prepared, they're a little bit creamier. And there's not a lot of calories in any of the things that we're discussing today, but they have a lot of nutrients because that's what you want to do, okay? Make sure you're getting bang for your buck. These have lots of beta carotene in them, which is converted to vitamin A and which helps our vision. It also helps our cells to communicate well. And so it's great for our immunity. And it has magnesium in it as well. So if you have a lot of PMS symptoms, it can help to decrease some of your PMS symptoms. And it also benefits the thyroid as well. Okay? And they're delicious. Did I tell you that? That they're really delicious? The next thing we're going to be adding, this is celery root. And it's not celery like the regular stalks of celery that you would get when you're getting your chicken wings. It's a little bit different. So this is the root. And if you can find it with the greens attached, purchase that. Normally, they've already cut the green tops off and you can just get the root. And you can just take these greens. These are kind of wilted. We're not going to use them. So you can put them in the trash or you can compost them. Save them for your composting bin. Now, the celery root, the root actually itself can store pretty long, so even if you buy it now in the wintertime, it'll still be good for a couple months. It's kind of potato-like, but it's not as starchy. And you can eat these raw, you can boil them, you can roast them, you can put them in soups and stews. And as I said, I'm making a soup. Um, and they're great for digestion. So all of these things are helping with the digestion. This is increasing the bile flow. This is like an intestinal broom cleanser for the intestines. And this has the digestion as well as vitamin C and vitamin K and minerals. So it's a good way to actually add new items to your soups instead of the regular corn, tomatoes, and peas or whatever you put in your soups and chicken. Add some other vegetables that are different. That's going to give you increase your nutrient value to the food you're eating. So anyway, with that, these are the stars of the show: daikon, leeks, and celery root. Health and healing.